In a post-AI world, authority is the only thing that matters. That's what my buddy Kazem Aslam just said on the German Mastermind call, which is an exclusive mastermind for 7 and 8 figure entrepreneurs. Costs a lot of money to be in that group. And Kazem's a smart guy. I agree with him. I actually had a firsthand experience with creating authority in a niche and making a lot of money with it. So if you'd like to develop a lot of authority in your niche and you'd like to do it quickly so that you can sell your coaching, sell your agency services, or sell whatever you want, I'm going to show you a way that you can grow authority instantly. It's called the Instant Authority Vortex, and it's exactly how I went from making YouTube videos in my basement to running a marketing agency with 10 employees, clients in 40 plus states, and became somewhat of a mini celebrity in my niche. So let me tell you exactly how I discovered this. A while back, I was trying to start a marketing agency, and I was really struggling. I knew I wanted to work with residential cleaning companies, and that if I could just get them to sign up with me, I could get them great results with Google Ads, with SEO, I could build them better websites. I knew I could help these people, but I was really struggling to get in front of the right clients. I was really struggling to get people to sign up with me because nobody knew who the hell I was. I happened to own a cleaning business at the time, which was really helpful because at least I could tell other cleaning business owners, hey, look, I own a cleaning business too. I know something about this. And so that helped me position myself with a little bit of authority. But the first real taste that I had of positioning myself as an authority in the space is when I got invited to speak at a very small regional franchise seminar for about 20 carpet cleaning business owners who came to Iowa to learn about how to grow their carpet cleaning business. And I got asked to speak, and I ended up talking for about 3 hours with this group. And after I left, I signed up more than a dozen of them from that one event. And I thought that was a pretty incredible experience, but I didn't know how to recreate it over and over again because these events weren't just happening every day. I couldn't just go to a new event once a month and pick up new clients by talking about marketing. It wasn't something I could do repeatedly. There are a couple events a year that I could go to, and it's a real grind if you want to try to go and be a speaker and do the conference, trade show floor, all that stuff. And honestly, I wasn't up for it. I wanted to find an easier way. So I took the lazy way. I started making YouTube videos, and I figured people would probably find me on YouTube, people who own a cleaning business. Maybe they're out there researching ways that they can grow their cleaning business. And if I post some videos on YouTube, they'll find me, they'll watch my videos, and they'll become a client if they like what I have to say. So I started making these YouTube videos, and I started posting them, and I started working on my YouTube SEO, my thumbnails, and my titles, and all that stuff. And I got a couple views. Some of my videos would get 30 views, 40 views, 50 views. Every once in a while, a video would get like 500 views. And that was pretty exciting. But what was most exciting is every once in a while, somebody would reach out to me and say, hey, Reuben, I saw your video on YouTube. Quick question. I have a question on this thing you said in the video. And hey, by the way, do you offer like marketing services or something? And that was awesome because these people, they seemed like they really liked what I had to say. They already trusted me. They wanted to know more. They were coming to me for more advice. And they were this close to signing up as clients. But I wasn't signing a lot of them up as clients yet, and I couldn't get people calling me like this every single day. It just was happening every once in a while. I wanted more of it though. What did I do? What do you think I did? Of course, I started making more YouTube videos. I started making videos pretty much every single day. In fact, I was posting so many videos that I was actually working myself to death and starting to not enjoy it very much, starting to get bored with the videos that I was making because every video I made would top out at a couple hundred views. Maybe I'd get really lucky and one would get 1,000 views. But it was just too much work and not enough clients, right? Not enough money. And I didn't want to be just a YouTuber for the sake of making videos. It's not like I was getting ad revenue from these videos. Like the whole point is I needed people to sign up as a client or I didn't make any money at all. I was just doing this as charity to the carpet cleaning niche or the cleaning industry and just giving away all of my best tips and secrets for free for no reason. So I did this for a little while. I was really struggling to win enough clients to make a living with it. And maybe you've been in that situation before too. Maybe you've been posting content on YouTube or Facebook or TikTok or somewhere, and you've been doing this for a while and you're getting a little bit of traction, but you're just not getting enough traction. You're not winning enough clients. You're not getting enough customers to really make it worth your time for it to be anything more than just a side hustle. And that's exactly how I felt about my little marketing agency. I was really just a freelancer in the basement making videos, hoping to win a client every once in a while. So anyways, one day I got fed up with being broke and my agency not being all that successful. And my buddy called me and said, hey, Reuben, I know that you're working in PPC, you're running Google Ads for a bunch of people. My PPC manager just quit. I need somebody to come help me with that. If you're open to taking a job, I'd love to hire you. And I'm not gonna lie, I needed the income. That call came at just the right time. So I took the job. I went and worked as PPC director at my buddy's agency. And he had a much bigger marketing agency than I did. He actually had 65 employees and well over 100 clients, local, national clients all over the place. And this was a really great opportunity for me to get inside of a successful agency, see what they are doing, see if there was anything I could learn from them, and then maybe I could take a chance on my agency again in the future. So I went to go work for him, and one of the first projects he gave me was managing the agency's ad account. Turns out, this marketing agency was spending about $30,000 a month on Google Ads and not really making any money with it. So I got to work on the ad account, and I realized pretty quickly that his marketing agency had the exact same problem that I had, which was I didn't know how to win clients. They were getting clients from referrals and from organic, and they were also spending about $30,000 on ads to try to win clients, but those ads were delivering absolutely nothing. We weren't getting many leads from it, and we certainly weren't winning any clients from it. So they asked me to take a look at the ad account and figure out if I could get us clients with that $30,000 a month ad spend. So I looked at what we were doing. We were running basically the same ads as every other agency, things that just said #1 marketing agency, best marketing agency for your law firm. We wanted to win some legal clients, just stuff like that. Really the same kind of ads every other agency was running. And it wasn't working. One day my boss said to me, Reuben, let's switch this strategy up. I want you to write a case study on one of the clients that we've gotten results for, and I want you to post that on the site and figure out how to promote it. And I thought to myself, this is a pretty good idea. We'll give it a shot. So I had my team look for a good case study. We picked out a client, we wrote up the case study, we put a page together, and you could opt in by giving us your name and email address, your phone number and your company name and all that stuff. And you could get a copy of the case study. We'd tell you how we grew this law firm using SEO and PPC. Anyways, we put this case study out there, and I did what my boss said, and I looked for ways to promote it. I started promoting it with Google Ads, using some different ad types, and running traffic to this case study. Instead of running ads that say #1 marketing agency, we were like, get this case study to see how we grew this law firm. And something amazing happened. We started getting leads. And not only did we start getting leads, but these were law firms reaching out because they saw the case study about the law firm and they wanted similar results for their law firm. And man, it clicked for me instantly. I knew exactly what had happened. Suddenly we were actually giving our audience something that they wanted. Instead of just screaming at them on the street corner, #1 marketing agency, hire us to do your marketing, right? Instead, we were actually like showing them the results that they wanted for their business and helping them understand that if they want similar results in their business, all they have to do is work with the agency that got results for this other law firm. So we started promoting content like that. And after we had some initial success with it, we started making more and more content similar to that. This positioned us as an authority to our ideal clients and instantly opened the floodgates. Over the next 7 months, we doubled the size of our client list. And so job well done. I took my bonuses. I decided to leave and go back to my agency and try to do this for myself, like any good entrepreneur would. Now that I knew the secret to positioning yourself with authority in order to get clients, I wanted to try it for myself. So I did. I went back to my videos that I was making before, the same exact videos that I was doing before. And instead of just making those videos and posting them on YouTube and hoping that clients would find them, I started paying to promote those videos. Now, I didn't have $30,000 a month to spend like my buddy's agency did. I only had a little bit of money to spend. So I spent a little bit of money on those ads and I promoted those videos. And what happened next blew my mind. The exact same thing that happened at my friend's agency happened at my agency. I started to get in front of my ideal audience. They started to watch all the videos that I was posting. They started to learn from them and implement that stuff in their business. And as soon as they started to get results, they would reach out to me and say, Reuben, thanks for posting this video. I did exactly what you said. I made money with it. Just wanted to say thanks. And by the way, how can I work with you? What's the next step? How do I get more results with you? This blew my mind because before I didn't have a reliable way to get clients. I was just posting videos, hoping that somebody would see them. Now I had a way to not only promote those videos, get in front of my ideal client, but I also didn't have to make nearly as many videos. I could make one really helpful video, pay to promote it to my ideal audience, and get a lot more traction out of that video than I could by pursuing the organic strategy that I was doing before. I started doing this more and more. I started paying to promote more content. And as people started reaching out, I was hearing from them, Reuben, I saw all your videos on YouTube. I've been watching all your YouTube videos and I've been learning a lot from you and I've been implementing what you've taught and I've already made money with what you taught me. And now I want to work with you. And this made winning clients so much easier because they would come to me completely warmed up, completely ready to go. No questions asked. They just wanted to go ahead and sign up. Like, where do I sign up? And this is incredible. A huge change from where I was before. I went from being a freelancer in my basement, struggling to sign up any clients at all, to growing a 10-person marketing agency that services clients in more than 40 states across the country. We work with cleaners all over the country. And when they call me and talk to me on the phone, the most common thing I hear is, oh my God, is this really you, Reuben? I can't believe I'm talking to you. I've already seen all your videos on YouTube and I'm really excited to work with you. Now, this has completely changed my business. Like I said, I went from being a freelancer to running a marketing agency with employees, but even more than that, I was able to hire my wife. She left her 6-figure marketing job at an airline to come work for me and help me run this marketing agency. And now we get to spend all day, every day together, working on this business, hiring team members, training them on the day-to-day work, and working on our business instead of in it, while we travel to masterminds and learn new ways to grow our marketing agency and to grow our reach and to grow our authority. I wanted to share it with you today because it's already helped a bunch of my friends. I actually started sharing this with people a few months ago, and some of them said, Reuben, why don't you just do the same thing for my business? I'm already spending money on ads. It's not working. And I'd rather you just take the money that I'm spending and do the exact same thing, run the same playbook for me that you ran for yourself. So I've done it for a couple other people now. I've done it for coaches, consultants. I've done it for other marketing agencies. And somewhat to my surprise, it's worked for all of them. This seems to work for anybody who needs to position themselves as an authority to their niche. If you need to warm yourself up to your audience, get them to know, like, and trust you so that they're more likely to buy, then this really is the secret. I call it the Instant Authority Vortex, and I hope that you'll take this information and implement it in your business so that you can grow your own authority and win more clients or win more customers or whatever it is that you're trying to do. And by the way, I'm going to be teaching this at Growth Hacking Live coming up on September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th in San Diego, California. I hope to see you there. Go register for your ticket and you can see me teach the Instant Authority Vortex live on stage alongside 7- and 8-figure entrepreneurs. I'm Reuben Rock. If this video was helpful, hit like. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to reply to everybody. Otherwise, I'll see you at Growth Hacking Live.